What's up guys, it's Punchy, and last night we got a pretty large update catered towards character creation. This patch brought forward a new concept to Deepwoken called Origins that changes how you play the game and how you will be progressing. According to the update log, these Origins will be unlocked per slot and will provide equipment, allegiances, and even unique talents, which sounds fun. The pre-existing Origins that we already had were titled Castaway, Lone Warrior, Deepbound, and a new Origin called Voidwalker. I'm excited to talk about what's currently known about each Origin, so let's get right into it. On the character creation tab, we now have an Origins option instead of the spawn for your character. The top couple options are something we're already familiar with, and those are the Castaway Origins, so there's no need to unlock anything with these two, but you can either spawn at Vigils or Etris with nothing and just rags. Another Origin that you can earn is called the Lone Warrior path, and this one sends you straight to the Trial of One. This saves a ton of time, and it's great for people who want to practice fighting a bunch of mobs, so if you're like new to the game, you want to be getting this. To unlock this, of course, you have to get past the Thresher in the Trial of One, which is going to be found in the Mintrisa basement, and the newer Deepbound flaw has been changed into an Origin, which makes a lot of sense. If you pick this option, you'll spawn a Castle Light with a Diver Apprentice armor, and you'll have the same buffs as the Deepbound flaw, which was added last update. If you don't know how to get Deepbound, go check out my video from last week, which explains the entire process. And the newest Origin that was added in today's update is called Voidwalker. So I think this is the coolest Origin, but it's also like the worst one to get, and it's very problematic for the game's future. I obtained this Origin by getting 15 grips on Oathless players, and then I headed towards the Aratel Sea to help the Whalers. Once you help the Whalers, there's this dude in the bottom, and he's always complaining. And once you talk to him with the requirements, he will teleport you into the Void Heart, where you can interact with the people inside. Once you do this step, all you have to do now is wipe, but there's a lot of issues with this process. It takes 15 grips to do, right? I did 15 bounties. 15 bounties does not equal 15 grips. So if you do 15 bounties, this does not count. Like, it's gotta be a bug or something, like come on now. This is also very problematic because it's normalizing the fact that we're just getting 15 grips and finding this rare event that takes like 20 plus minutes to spawn. And this was the same issue with Rogue Lineage. Like an ultra class, it just grips. Like that's all it is. Regardless, if you do get Voidwalker and wipe, you will spawn in the Void Heart. This is a very old realm that was in testing, and it's pretty dope. If you're with your homies, you can play a game of chess or mess around with some NPCs that have some pretty cool dialogue and lore. There's a girl inside the Void Heart that talks about an oath, which I haven't heard anything about. If there is a way to obtain this oath, I believe it's going to be through the bounty system, which is inside of the Void Heart. And that's the whole part of the Void Heart. You get more progression off killing people in bounties because, the lore faction is a bunch of bounty hunters. But if you're like me and you notice trends, you see there's a problem with this method. For Blind Seer progression, you have to save people like 20 times, right? That's to progress Blind Seer. And for Vision Shaper, you have to get 6 Corrupted Owls to get maxed out. So if you're putting 2 and 2 together, I assume if there is some type of oath, you're going to be going into the Void Heart and doing bounties. And that's the same exact thing for every single other oath. I might sound annoying, I might sound wrong, but right now, as you can see, they're doing repetition for every single one of these oaths. It's the same thing over and over and over again. But so far, the Origin system is cool. I just don't think the oaths that are related to this Origin system, they're not going to be great. So far, the Origin system is dope, and I'm excited to see what they have in store for us later on. I really do see good things for this game, but right now, it feels like these are placeholder things for all these oaths. It's just, it needs to be more lore related. That's how you get all of these Origins, and as of now, thank you guys for watching and like and subscribe. Have a good one.